In the pursuit of mental fortitude and clarity, Sigma males embrace Stoic principles that guide them away from uttering statements that betray wisdom and intelligence. Stoicism, revered by Sigma males for its emphasis on reason and self-control, advocates against certain expressions that undermine inner tranquility and rational thought. By adhering to these principles, Sigma males cultivate a mindset that prioritizes truth over falsehoods, resilience over fragility, and self-mastery over impulsiveness. Stoic teachings empower them to navigate life's complexities with composure and discernment, steering clear of utterances that denote ignorance or emotional volatility. This philosophy encourages Sigma males to choose their words deliberately, recognizing the power of language in shaping perceptions and influencing outcomes. Through the lens of Stoicism, they refine their speech, ensuring it reflects intelligence, sincerity, and a steadfast commitment to principles that elevate both mind and character. Number 1, at the core of Stoic philosophy, exemplified by thinkers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, lies a profound emphasis on cultivating virtues and directing our energy towards meaningful actions rather than being ensnared by trivial or harmful behaviors. Gossip and spreading rumors, as they emphasize, are activities that offer fleeting excitement or a sense of inclusion at the expense of long-term relationship stability. When we participate in gossip, we engage in conversations about others who are absent, often in a negative or speculative light. This not only undermines the trust others place in us, but also reflects poorly on our own character. After all, speaking ill of someone behind their back raises doubts about our integrity and reliability. It sets a precedent that we might do the same to those we are currently speaking with, fostering a cycle of mistrust and suspicion that can erode even the strongest bonds of friendship or partnership. Stoic teachings advocate for mastering self-control, extending beyond managing our impulses to encompass regulating our speech. Just as a wise person governs their temper and desires, they exercise discipline over their words. Refraining from spreading rumors or engaging in gossip is a testament to our inner strength and commitment to living a principled life. In contrast, gossip often stems from base impulses that Stoicism advises against: the impulse to meddle in others' affairs, to seek a sense of superiority, or to derive pleasure from the misfortunes of others. These impulses are antithetical to the virtues of wisdom and tranquility upheld by Stoic philosophy. By avoiding gossip, we not only uphold our integrity but also contribute to a healthier social environment where relationships thrive on mutual respect and genuine communication. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasizes the importance of focusing on our own virtues and actions rather than being entangled in trivial or malicious activities. He believed that gossip and rumors detract from our pursuit of virtue and distract us from more meaningful pursuits. By cultivating virtues like honesty, integrity, and respect for others, we not only strengthen our character but also foster stronger and more resilient relationships. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher, similarly stressed the significance of self-discipline and self-control. He taught that true freedom and happiness come from mastering our desires and impulses, including the urge to engage in gossip or spread rumors. According to Epictetus, gossip reflects a lack of self-mastery and an inability to focus on what truly matters in life: personal growth, moral integrity, and the cultivation of inner peace. Moreover, Stoic philosophy teaches us to prioritize our own actions and virtues over the trivial distractions that gossip and rumors provide. Instead of seeking temporary excitement or validation through gossip, Stoics encourage us to invest our energy in pursuits that contribute positively to our own growth and the well-being of others. This includes practicing empathy, compassion, and constructive communication in our interactions with others, rather than succumbing to the temptation of idle chatter or malicious gossip. In conclusion, embracing Stoic principles means focusing on cultivating our own virtues and actions while refraining from engaging in gossip or spreading rumors. By prioritizing integrity, self-control, and respect for others, we not only enhance our own character, but also contribute to a more harmonious and trustworthy social environment. Stoicism teaches us that true wisdom and tranquility come from mastering ourselves and directing our energy towards meaningful pursuits that promote personal growth and positive relationships. Number 2, refraining from spreading rumors transcends mere protection of others' reputations. It is a practice deeply rooted in cultivating a self that exemplifies virtue and integrity. It underscores the importance of ensuring that our words, like our actions, reflect a life lived with purpose and thoughtfulness. Every conversation becomes a platform to showcase our character and principles, emphasizing not just what we say but how we say it and the intent behind our words. This understanding is foundational in both intelligence and Stoic philosophy, particularly highlighting the virtue of thoughtfulness. A wise individual embodies this principle by pausing to contemplate before speaking. Acknowledging the enduring impact of words once spoken, they linger in others' minds, shaping relationships and perceptions long after conversations conclude. In Stoic teachings, luminaries like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius emphasize the profound influence of speech. They advocate speaking as if the entire world were listening and reflecting on words as enduring imprints on one's character. This practice transcends avoiding harm to others. It preserves inner peace and fosters harmony in our environment. By mastering the discipline of tongue control, we align ourselves with Stoic ideals of emotional mastery, creating a space where reason triumphs over impulsivity and wisdom guides our speech, rather than fleeting emotions. This restraint doesn't stifle our voice but refines it, nurturing the capacity to articulate thoughts clearly, kindly, and effectively in conversations. A thoughtful individual uses words not to diminish but to uplift, not to confuse but to clarify, and not to divide but to unite. This approach enriches personal relationships and proves indispensable in high-stakes interactions such as negotiations, business meetings, or public speaking engagements. Stoicism teaches us to wield our words judiciously, recognizing their power to shape perceptions, build trust, and foster constructive dialogue. By aligning speech with Stoic principles of virtue and wisdom, we contribute to environments where communication promotes understanding and respect. Furthermore, embracing measured speech reflects a commitment to living authentically, ensuring that our words resonate with integrity and reflect our true values. It entails a continuous practice of self-awareness and conscientious expression, where each word uttered is a testament to our character and principles. This mindful approach not only enhances personal credibility, but also cultivates a sense of inner harmony and moral clarity. In essence, refraining from gossip and rumors isn't just about avoiding harm or protecting reputations. It is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy that shapes how we perceive ourselves and interact with others. It invites us to elevate discourse beyond trivialities and embrace a higher standard of communication, one that embodies virtue, integrity, and purpose. By mastering the art of measured speech, we embody the essence of Stoic wisdom, fostering environments where mutual respect, understanding, and meaningful connections thrive. This commitment to thoughtful communication not only enriches our personal lives, but also contributes positively to the broader social fabric, creating spaces where dialogue fosters growth, collaboration, and collective well-being. Number 3, Stoicism teaches us that every interaction presents an opportunity to cultivate virtue. By carefully choosing our words, we practice justice towards others and demonstrate courage by resisting impulsive reactions. It's about transforming our communications from mere reactions into deliberate actions that mirror our deepest values and philosophies. In challenging conversations, remember the wisdom of the Stoics: control your speech as you do your thoughts, for both reflect your character. Speaking with intention and thoughtfulness not only maintains peace, but also shapes a persona of wisdom and respect. Such deliberate interactions create a ripple effect, inspiring others to engage thoughtfully and contribute positively to their environments. In the spirit of Stoicism, true wisdom lies in recognizing the futility of unnecessary conflicts. Provocations and disputes rarely yield productive outcomes. Instead, they sow discord and disturb the tranquility of all involved. Stoic philosophy emphasizes maintaining inner peace as paramount, guiding every decision with reason rather than impulse. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic thinker, advocated for embodying resilience and composure amidst adversity and provocation. He often referred to the metaphor of being an island of calm in a sea of chaos, illustrating the strength found in self-control rather than domination over others in argument. By abstaining from provocations, we not only preserve our peace but also set a compelling example for others. This example demonstrates that tranquility is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to navigate it with grace and wisdom. In today's world, where tensions often run high, mastering this art of thoughtful engagement becomes increasingly valuable. It's a testament to one's maturity and composure to navigate complexities without succumbing to the urge to react impulsively. Consider a scenario where you find yourself in a heated debate at work. Your colleague vehemently opposes your proposal, criticizing it with pointed remarks. Your initial reaction might be to defend your stance aggressively, matching their intensity. However, drawing from Stoic principles, you pause and take a deep breath. You recognize that your words carry weight beyond this moment. They reflect your character and values. Instead of reacting impulsively, you choose to respond thoughtfully. You calmly acknowledge your colleagues' concerns, validating their perspective without conceding your own beliefs. Your measured response encourages a more constructive dialogue, shifting the focus from confrontation to collaboration. By demonstrating patience and understanding, you not only diffuse the tension but also foster a respectful atmosphere where differing viewpoints are valued. This approach not only benefits your immediate interaction but also resonates throughout the workplace. Your colleagues observe your composed demeanor and thoughtful communication style. They are inspired to emulate your example, fostering a culture where disagreements are handled with maturity and respect. In this way, the ripple effect of your Stoic-inspired actions extends beyond yourself, influencing positive change in your professional environment. Reflecting on the Stoic principle of self-mastery, you realize that true strength lies in controlling your responses, even amidst challenging circumstances. Rather than allowing emotions to dictate your actions, you consciously choose to uphold principles of reason and composure. This inner discipline not only enriches your personal growth, but also enhances your ability to contribute meaningfully to your community. In essence, Stoicism offers a timeless guide for navigating the complexities of human interaction. It teaches us to harness our words as instruments of virtue, promoting harmony and understanding in every exchange. By embodying these principles in our daily lives, we cultivate a legacy of wisdom and resilience, leaving a lasting impact on those around us. Number 4, with wisdom and restraint, a wise individual approaches potential provocations with a mindset centered on understanding and resolution rather than mere victory. They recognize that beneath surface conflicts lie deeper causes that must be addressed patiently and insightfully. This approach brings forth numerous benefits. It not only preserves relationships, but also fosters a cooperative atmosphere where mutual understanding can flourish. Most importantly, this mindset nurtures a personal peace that remains steadfast even in the face of external disturbances. In the practice of Stoicism, one learns the art of detaching from automatic emotional responses to provocations. This detachment is not about being indifferent, but rather about engaging thoughtfully without being swept away by emotional turmoil. It involves responding to challenges with a blend of logic and compassion, ensuring that actions are consistently guided by personal values and the pursuit of the greater good. Therefore, when confronted with provocations, a wise individual views them as opportunities to embody virtue and wisdom, turning potential conflicts into catalysts for personal growth and the strengthening of character. Honesty holds profound significance in Stoic philosophy, serving as the bedrock upon which trust and reliability are built. Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, encapsulated this belief with the statement, "Truth never harms a cause," that is just emphasizing a fundamental Stoic principle. Honesty is not merely a moral virtue, but also a practical approach to navigating life's complexities. A wise person values truth, not only because it aligns with ethical living, but also because of its ability to simplify life's decisions and interactions. In contrast, lies, regardless of their size or perceived harmlessness, introduce complications and entanglements. Once a lie is spoken, it often spawns a web of deception that requires more lies to sustain, leading to escalating stress and anxiety. Moreover, dishonesty inevitably corrodes credibility. A reputation for deceit erodes trust and undermines reliability over time. In applying these Stoic principles to everyday life, imagine a scenario where a wise individual faces a contentious disagreement at work. A colleague challenges their proposal with skepticism and criticism. Initially tempted to respond defensively or dismissively, the wise person pauses, drawing upon their Stoic training. They choose to listen attentively to their colleague's concerns, seeking to understand the underlying issues driving the disagreement. Instead of viewing the interaction as a confrontation to be won, they approach it as an opportunity to build bridges and find common ground. With patience and empathy, they articulate their perspective calmly and respectfully, highlighting areas of agreement and acknowledging valid points raised by their colleague. By reframing the dialogue from a debate into a collaborative exploration of ideas, they foster an atmosphere where constructive dialogue can thrive. This approach not only diffuses tension but also strengthens relationships and enhances mutual respect within the team. Through their actions, the wise individual exemplifies Stoic virtues. In practice, they demonstrate resilience in the face of conflict, embody compassion in their responses, and uphold honesty as a guiding principle. Each interaction becomes a chance to reaffirm their commitment to personal growth and ethical conduct, influencing those around them to embrace similar values. In essence, Stoicism offers a timeless guide for navigating life's challenges with integrity and clarity. By prioritizing understanding over confrontation and truth over deception, wise individuals cultivate environments where trust, respect, and cooperation flourish. They embody the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with one's values, thereby enriching their own lives and those of others through their thoughtful and principled actions. Number 5, in Stoic philosophy, the consequences of dishonesty are profound. When someone chooses to deceive, others naturally hesitate to trust them. Once trust is lost, rebuilding it becomes a monumental challenge. This erosion of trust can permeate personal relationships, hinder professional opportunities, and even undermine one's own sense of self-esteem and inner peace. Stoicism views lying not just as a mistake, but as a failure of character. Stoics emphasize controlling what is within our power: our actions, responses, and words. Opting for dishonesty is seen as taking the easy, less virtuous path. Instead, Stoics advocate for facing the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. In truth, there lies freedom from the anxieties of deceit and the ability to live authentically. A wise individual practices honesty not only in their actions but also in their communication. They understand that clear, truthful communication fosters transparency and openness in all interactions, whether personal dialogues or professional discussions. This approach not only builds stronger, more reliable relationships, but also cultivates a reputation for integrity and honor. Engaging with the truth also promotes a deeper connection with oneself and others. It allows for genuine self-reflection and encourages personal growth, which Stoicism considers essential for a fulfilling and virtuous life. In the words of Stoic philosophers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, empathy plays a crucial role in ethical conduct. They urge individuals to put themselves in others' shoes and consider how they would feel if subjected to ridicule or mockery. This shift in perspective fosters a deeper understanding of the human experience and reinforces the Stoic belief that all individuals deserve dignity and respect. Mocking or belittling others, Stoics argue, goes beyond mere humor. It reveals a fundamental lack of empathy and emotional intelligence. Stoic values emphasize humility and the recognition of our shared humanity. Using humor to elevate oneself at the expense of others contradicts these principles, suggesting insecurities or a need for external validation. Such behavior tarnishes one's character and undermines the virtues Stoicism holds dear. By embodying Stoic principles in daily life, imagine a scenario where a wise individual encounters a situation where others engage in mocking a colleague's mistake during a team meeting. Initially, the temptation may arise to join in to fit in or to deflect attention from oneself. However, drawing upon Stoic teachings, the wise person pauses and reflects. They consider the impact of their words and actions on others' feelings and dignity. Choosing empathy over mockery, they redirect the conversation with tact and grace. They highlight constructive aspects of the colleague's effort, encouraging a supportive atmosphere rather than one of ridicule. This approach not only preserves harmony within the team but also reinforces their reputation for fairness and respect. Through their conduct, the wise individual exemplifies Stoic virtues. They demonstrate empathy in action, exhibit emotional intelligence by considering others' perspectives, and uphold integrity by fostering a culture of respect. Each interaction becomes an opportunity to embody Stoic ethics, contributing positively to their environment and inspiring others to do the same. In essence, Stoicism offers timeless guidance on living ethically and authentically. By prioritizing honesty, empathy, and humility, individuals can cultivate deeper connections, build meaningful relationships, and lead a life aligned with their values. Through deliberate practice and self-reflection, Stoics believe one can achieve inner tranquility and contribute to a more just and compassionate world. Number 6, Stoicism champions self-improvement and personal growth over seeking validation at the expense of others. A wise individual understands that true self-esteem stems from self-acceptance and the positive impact they have on others, rather than demeaning someone to feel superior. Engaging in mockery not only harms others but also corrodes relationships in social environments. It fosters an atmosphere of judgment and negativity, hindering open communication and genuine connections. Instead of nurturing a supportive community, mockery divides people and creates discomfort, stifling individual expression for fear of becoming the next target. Guided by Stoic principles, a wise person strives to uplift and support others. They recognize that each person's worth transcends their flaws or differences. These are integral parts of the human experience. By eschewing mockery and opting for positive, constructive interactions, individuals not only uphold Stoic values of respect and empathy, but also contribute to a more inclusive and compassionate world. In every interaction, a wise person uses words and actions to build bridges, not barriers. They understand the transformative power of kindness and its profound impact on others' lives. By embodying these principles, individuals not only fulfill Stoic ideals, but also enhance their own well-being. They cultivate a positive and respectful social environment that fosters peace and encourages others to adopt similar attitudes of understanding and respect. This approach to life extends to the commitments and promises we make. A wise person recognizes that promises are more than mere words. They are sacred commitments that others rely on. In Stoic philosophy, integrity is paramount, and every promise carries weight. Each commitment is made with careful consideration, reflecting an acute awareness of one's capabilities and limitations. Making promises lightly risks not only personal integrity but also erodes the trust others place in us. Marcus Aurelius, among other Stoic philosophers, emphasized living a life of virtue. For Stoics, virtue is not just a theoretical concept but a practical guide for ethical living. It encompasses traits such as honesty, integrity, kindness, and resilience. A wise individual strives to embody these virtues in their daily actions, making decisions that uphold moral principles and contribute positively to society. Imagine a scenario where a wise individual faces a situation where a promise made to a friend is at risk of being broken due to unforeseen circumstances. Instead of dismissing the commitment or making excuses, the wise person reflects on Stoic teachings. They acknowledge the importance of honoring their word and the impact of their actions on trust and relationships. With humility and accountability, they communicate openly with their friend, explaining the situation with transparency and sincerity. They offer alternatives or solutions to mitigate the disappointment caused by the potential delay or change in plans. Number 7, Marcus Aurelius, in his renowned work Meditations, frequently explores the concept of living truthfully and in harmony with nature. Central to this philosophy is the recognition and respect of our human limits. Aurelius advises against making promises that exceed our capabilities, as doing so not only disappoints those who rely on us but also burdens us with undue stress as we strive to meet unrealistic expectations. By being mindful of the promises we make and ensuring they align with our true capacities, we cultivate an environment of trust and dependability. This reliability forms the bedrock of strong relationships, whether personal or professional. Drawing upon Stoic principles, a wise individual evaluates their promises carefully to ensure they can deliver what they commit to. This approach not only strengthens bonds but also cultivates a reputation for integrity and honor. Moreover, exercising caution with commitments allows for more effective management of time and resources. It enables individuals to focus on fulfilling each promise with purpose and excellence, aligning with the Stoic ideal of doing everything diligently and with clarity of purpose. This focused approach prevents energy from being spread too thinly, mitigating the risk of burnout and maintaining the quality of work and relationships. A thoughtful individual considers not only their ability to fulfill a promise, but also how it aligns with their principles and long-term goals. This deliberate assessment ensures they do not overcommit, maintaining a balance that respects both their capabilities and the expectations of others. In moments of heightened emotion, particularly anger, a wise person applies Stoic practices of emotional control. Stoicism teaches that true power lies not in the unrestrained expression of feelings, but in the ability to moderate and channel them constructively. Words spoken in anger can inflict lasting harm and strain relationships, running counter to Stoic values of reason and composure. Imagine a scenario where a wise individual faces a heated disagreement at work. Emotions run high, and in the heat of the moment, there is a strong urge to respond impulsively out of anger. Drawing from Stoic teachings, the individual pauses and reflects on the consequences of their words. They recognize that giving in to anger jeopardizes their relationships and undermines their reputation for calm and reasoned judgment. Instead of reacting impulsively, they choose to exercise emotional control. They take a moment to breathe deeply, allowing themselves to regain composure and clarity of thought. With a measured tone, they address the issue at hand, focusing on constructive dialogue rather than escalating conflict. This approach not only diffuses tension but also reaffirms their commitment to Stoic principles of temperance and respect for others. Each instance becomes an opportunity to reinforce their commitment to personal growth and ethical conduct, inspiring others to adopt similar approaches in their own lives. In summary, Stoicism offers invaluable guidance for navigating life's challenges with integrity and clarity. By prioritizing honesty and commitments, exercising emotional control, and aligning actions with principles, individuals cultivate a life of purpose and virtue. Number 8. In the philosophy of Stoicism, emotions like anger are seen as potential weapons capable of causing deep wounds in relationships, sometimes irreparably. Reflecting on this, Stoic thinkers such as Epictetus stress the importance of not allowing emotions to dictate our actions or speech. A wise individual, guided by this wisdom, practices restraint, particularly when anger threatens to cloud judgment and lead to regrettable outbursts. They understand the lasting impact of harsh words, which once spoken cannot be taken back. These words can leave scars that linger long after the argument has ended, eroding trust and respect, essential foundations of healthy relationships. Moreover, speaking in anger often results in a loss of personal dignity and self-respect. It demonstrates a lack of discipline, which contradicts Stoic ideals that advocate for maintaining composure even in the face of provocation. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, frequently emphasized the importance of self-control. He believed that true strength lies not in retaliation but in maintaining one's composure and dignity. Following this principle, a wise person strives to remain calm and collected, carefully choosing their words even when provoked. This approach does not entail suppressing or ignoring anger, rather, it involves acknowledging the emotion without allowing it to dictate actions. It requires taking a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect before responding. This pause not only allows the initial anger to subside, but also enables reason to prevail, leading to a response that is measured and considered. In practice, when confronted with rising anger, a wise individual may choose to express their feelings in a constructive manner rather than resorting to destructive behavior. They communicate their displeasure without belittling or attacking the other person personally. Instead, they focus on addressing the specific behavior or situation that caused the anger, fostering a more productive and respectful dialogue. In our visually oriented society, it's easy to make snap judgments based on appearances. However, a wise person understands the superficiality and potential misjudgment inherent in such assessments. Stoics like Epictetus underscore the importance of focusing on things within our control, such as our judgments and responses, rather than superficial externals. Imagine a scenario where a wise individual encounters a situation where a colleague makes a disparaging remark in a public setting. Initially stung by the comment, the individual feels anger rising. However, drawing upon Stoic teachings, they refrain from reacting impulsively. Instead, they take a deep breath and consider the implications of their response. Recognizing the importance of maintaining dignity and fostering a constructive environment, they address the colleague calmly and directly. They express how the remark was hurtful and unproductive, emphasizing the impact of such language on team dynamics. By framing their response in this way, they steer the conversation toward a more respectful and solution-oriented direction, rather than escalating conflict. Through their actions, the wise individual exemplifies Stoic virtues. They demonstrate resilience in managing emotions, exercise restraint in their speech, and uphold principles of dignity and respect. Each instance becomes an opportunity to practice Stoic teachings in real-life situations, fostering personal growth and contributing to a more harmonious social environment. In summary, Stoicism provides invaluable guidance for navigating emotional challenges with wisdom and integrity. By cultivating emotional restraint, choosing words carefully, and focusing on what is within our control, individuals not only enhance their own well-being, but also contribute positively to the quality of their relationships and interactions with others. This intentional approach to living promotes personal growth and fosters a deeper understanding of oneself and others, aligning with the enduring principles of Stoic philosophy. Number 9 in Stoic philosophy, the emphasis on thoughts, behaviors, and moral character transcends superficial judgments based on appearance. Stoics like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius advocate for looking beyond external appearances to appreciate the internal virtues that define a person's wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. They teach that appearances can be deceptive, crafted, or manipulated, whereas actions and choices reveal the true essence of an individual's character. A wise person understands the limitations of judging others based on appearance. Such judgments are beyond our control and detract from developing a deeper, more meaningful understanding of someone's true nature. By prioritizing character over appearances, individuals align themselves with Stoic values that promote a more profound appreciation of inner qualities. Moreover, refraining from superficial judgments based on appearance helps prevent the formation of biases that can cloud judgment and negatively impact interactions. When we dismiss individuals based on external criteria, we risk overlooking valuable relationships and opportunities to learn from diverse perspectives. A wise person seeks to cultivate a mindset that values individuals for their contributions and character, rather than their adherence to societal standards of beauty or fashion. This approach fosters a more inclusive and empathetic social environment. By leading by example, showing respect and consideration regardless of appearances, wise individuals inspire others to adopt similar attitudes. This ripple effect can transform communities into spaces where people feel valued and accepted for who they are, reflecting the essence of a just and virtuous society as envisioned by Stoic philosophy. In personal interactions, a wise individual guided by Stoic principles invests time and effort to engage with others on a deeper level. They move beyond immediate visual impressions to understand the motivations, dreams, and challenges that shape individuals' lives. This deeper engagement not only enriches their own life experiences but also nurtures genuine connections founded on mutual respect and understanding rather than superficial judgments. Consider a scenario where a wise individual encounters a new colleague who doesn't conform to conventional standards of appearance. Initially, societal conditioning may trigger superficial judgments. However, drawing from Stoic teachings, the individual pauses to reflect on the inherent dignity and worth of every person. They engage the colleague in meaningful conversations, seeking to understand their perspectives, skills, and aspirations. Through this intentional effort to see beyond appearances, the wise person discovers the colleague's unique talents and strengths. They recognize the richness that diversity brings to their team and appreciate the contributions each individual can make. By demonstrating respect and inclusivity in their interactions, they foster a supportive work environment where everyone feels valued and empowered. Stoic philosophy also warns against overgeneralization, which simplifies information and distorts reality. When we generalize based on superficial criteria, we perpetuate stereotypes and prejudices that undermine justice and fairness core Stoic principles. Instead, wise individuals strive to approach each person as a unique individual, deserving of fair treatment and consideration based on their character and actions. In summary, Stoicism offers a timeless framework for cultivating deeper understanding, empathy, and respect in human interactions. By transcending superficial judgments and embracing inner virtues, individuals not only enhance their personal relationships, but also contribute positively to creating more just and compassionate communities. This commitment to seeing beyond appearances aligns with Stoic ideals of virtue and wisdom, promoting a society where mutual respect and understanding prevail. Number 10. Stoic philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca imparted timeless wisdom on the importance of viewing each person as a unique individual endowed with reason and deserving of respect. They emphasized approaching interactions with an unbiased mind, free from preconceived notions that could cloud judgment. Overgeneralizations, according to Stoic teachings, hinder personal growth and authentic connections by limiting our ability to engage fully with the diverse perspectives and experiences that enrich human understanding. A wise person strives to remain open and adaptable, recognizing that life's complexity defies simplistic categorizations. Avoiding overgeneralizations entails a deliberate effort to gather facts, listen attentively, and assess situations based on direct interactions and observable evidence. This thoughtful approach not only aligns with Stoic ideals but also enriches interpersonal interactions, fostering deeper understanding and fairness. By challenging themselves to avoid overgeneralizations, individuals contribute to a more equitable and empathetic world. They create environments where dialogue is grounded in truth and where every person feels valued and understood for their authentic selves, rather than being reduced to superficial stereotypes. This commitment to fairness and dignity resonates deeply with Stoic ethics, which underscore the importance of building healthy, respectful, and just communities. In the intricate tapestry of human relationships, empathy emerges as a vital thread that binds us closer together. Stoicism teaches that empathy goes beyond merely feeling what others feel. It involves genuinely understanding and responding to their needs and emotions in a supportive and thoughtful manner. Imagine a scenario where a wise individual encounters a colleague facing personal challenges at work. Instead of making assumptions based on superficial observations or hearsay, the individual takes time to engage with their colleague empathetically. They actively listen to their concerns, offering support and encouragement without judgment. Through this empathetic approach, they demonstrate respect for their colleagues' experiences and affirm their intrinsic value as a person. Stoic principles guide the wise individual in navigating complex human interactions with compassion and understanding. They recognize that empathy strengthens bonds of trust and fosters genuine connections, essential for creating harmonious relationships and cohesive communities. By embodying Stoic concepts of compassion in their daily interactions, individuals contribute positively to the social fabric, promoting empathy as a cornerstone of ethical living. Moreover, Stoicism teaches that practicing empathy requires humility and a willingness to set aside personal biases. It involves approaching every interaction with sincerity and a genuine desire to understand others' perspectives. This commitment to empathy transcends individual encounters, influencing broader societal norms and fostering a culture of inclusivity and mutual respect. In summary, Stoic philosophy offers invaluable guidance for cultivating empathy, fairness, and respect in human interactions. Number 11. Stoicism, often misconstrued as advocating emotional detachment, actually champions the cultivation of deep emotional intelligence. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius emphasized empathy as a fundamental virtue essential for harmonious communal living. They understood that individual well-being is intricately tied to the welfare of the community. To lead a virtuous life, Stoics taught that one must not only recognize but also respond to the suffering of others, not with mere pity but with practical assistance and genuine emotional engagement. Words spoken without empathy can ring hollow or even inflict unintended harm, failing to bridge the gap between individuals. When we communicate without considering the emotional state or needs of our listeners, we miss an opportunity to forge deeper connections. A wise individual uses empathy to guide their words, choosing expressions that are not only truthful but also kind and encouraging. This practice fosters stronger personal relationships, creating a safe and supportive environment where open, honest communication can thrive. Moreover, empathy enriches broader societal interactions by cultivating an environment where individuals feel seen, heard, and supported. This becomes especially crucial during times of conflict or distress, where empathetic communication can diffuse tensions and foster mutual understanding and peace. By consistently practicing empathetic listening and speaking, a wise person contributes to the overall health and cohesion of their community, aligning with Stoic ideals of working for the common good. Integrating empathy into our words is not merely a social nicety, but a profound practice of Stoic compassion. It requires a deliberate pause to consider the perspective of others and respond in a manner that acknowledges their feelings and experiences. This approach does not necessitate sacrificing honesty or integrity. Rather, it involves framing our truths in ways that are respectful, constructive, and conducive to mutual understanding. Consider a scenario where a wise individual encounters a colleague facing difficulties at work. Instead of offering generic advice or dismissing their concerns, the individual engages empathetically. They actively listen to the colleague's challenges, validating their feelings and offering practical support tailored to their needs. Through empathetic communication, they not only demonstrate care and understanding but also strengthen trust and solidarity within the workplace. Stoic teachings encourage individuals to go beyond superficial interactions and cultivate meaningful connections based on empathy and mutual respect. By embodying Stoic principles in their daily interactions, wise individuals contribute to a more compassionate and cohesive society. They recognize that empathy is a powerful tool for building bridges, resolving conflicts, and promoting collective well-being. In summary, Stoicism underscores the importance of emotional intelligence and empathy in fostering harmonious relationships and community cohesion. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.